hand up, right hand on your hip, warming up slowly. Ready, Chokuzuki Chudan. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sich, hach, gu, ju. High arms forward. And back. Hands in center, open. One up, one down. Good, shake them out. All right, once more. This time, right hand up, left hand on your hip. Same thing, this time punching to the face. Chokuzuki Jodan. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sich, hach, gu, ju. Good, shake it out. All right, now hands right about your belt height. Right, just lifting up your knees, warming up your legs. Left side first. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sich, hach, gu, ju. Good, now we're gonna go to the side, opening up the hips, okay? Left leg first. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sich, hach, gu, ju. Good, hands on your hips, big circles. Other way. Good, all right, lastly, left leg forward into a high front stance, Kamaite. Just swinging our legs forward. First 5, just about belt height. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, a little higher. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, switch your legs. Same thing, first 5, belt height. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Okay, a little higher. Rok, sich, hach, gu, and ju. Good, check out your legs. Touch your toes if you need to. Take a few seconds. All right, lastly, put your feet together. Heisugadachi, Kamaite. We're gonna look to the left. We're just gonna swing our legs open to the side. First 5, right about belt height or whatever's comfortable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, a little higher if you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, switch sides. Shake it out if you need to. All right, right leg. First 5, belt height. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. A little higher. Rok, sich, hach, gu, ju. Good, shake it out. All right, we're finished with our active warm-up. If you need more time, just press pause and continue your warm-up. Restart when you're ready to go. All right, let's bow back in. Let's do that straight. Let's get started. All right, so let's continue warming up our legs. Feet together, Heisugadachi. All right, warming up for Maegiri Chudan. So left side first, alternating legs. 1, keep it low as you warm up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sich, hach, gu, ju. Good. Stand up, yamei, shake it out. Good, so what I want to work on today is our hips and our body initiating the movement for a kick instead of our legs, okay? A lot of times we allow our legs to do most of the work when really it should initiate from the floor and the body. And how we're gonna do that is by punching first, because our bodies are much more used to that hand motion. So we're gonna try to connect those two concepts. All right, from Shizentai, I want you to make sure you have a stance length in front of you. So left side forward, kamaite, front stance. Good. From here, we're going to work with this basic drill the majority of the class today. So from Gedan Burai or Kamae, what I want you to do first is throw Gyakuzuki Chudan. 1. Okay, now right from here, Kamae Geri Gyakuzuki 2. Good. Now that's the drill. Now to reset, we'll just step back, Gedan Burai. 3. Good. Now ideally, we've worked on this a bunch before, connecting the punch, right? Connect that punch to the kick, okay? So this time I'm not gonna break it up into counts. All one count, I want you to punch, kick, punch. 2. Good. Now reset. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9 and 10. 1. Good. Relax, shake it out. So again, like we've been talking about, and we've said many times before, unless you're told to, I don't want you to stop after this Gyakuzuki. Right as your hip begins the motion for the punch, should begin the motion for the kick as well. Okay? Let's try other side. Right side forward, Gedan Burai, kamaite. Good again, make sure you have space in front of you, same drill. Punch, kick, punch. Should feel very natural. 1. Reset. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Good. Relax. Shake it out. So not only do we do this Gyakuzuki because it reminds us of what motions we should use for our kicks, we also use it because kicking is a very vulnerable technique if you don't set yourself up. And what I mean is, when you're facing an opponent, kicks are very slow to take off, right? Although you might have a fast kick, they're slower than hand techniques because it's a bigger muscle. So when we're punching, we kind of protect ourselves as we're coming into our partner, okay? So let's try again. This time, as you're punching first, think about trying to get somebody, right, with your first punch, catch them off guard so you can get them with your kick, all right? So everybody, left side forward, down block, kamaite. Good, make sure you have space in front of you. This time as you go, that first Gyakuzuki, I want you to punch Jodan. Jodan, Chudan, Chudan, okay? Punch Jodan, kick Chudan, then land with a Gyakuzuki Chudan, okay? All right, here we go. Ready? Ich, Jodan, Chudan, Chudan. Recover. Again, you want to try to tag the person in front of you with that first Gyakuzuki. And if you can't reach them, the idea is that you're threatening their space. You got to get into their space. That way they respect the moving techniques. 2, punch, kick, punch. Recover. 3, back. 4, 5, and back. Good. Now I want you to try 5 times your own count, right? Punch, kick, punch. And you can come back to come on. Come on. Good. Left side forward, down block. Kamaite. Okay, once more, you can start from kamae or you can start from down block. So the only thing that I've changed is that first Gyakuzuki is Jodan, Chudan, Chudan. Okay? Now we're doing 5 times with speed, your own count. Ready? Hajime. recover. Shake it out. If you're still working, continue. All right, so about 2 minutes ago, Greg had to run off to help one of our kids, and I was gonna actually show you something, so now I'll show you. So the reason, again, 2 reasons that I'm thinking of right now that we add this punch in the beginning. First one is, so we remember to use the correct parts of our body, initiate with the hip. Second reason is to protect ourselves, okay? So if I'm finding someone like Greg, just switch your legs so I don't kick you. Let's go on that angle. I don't want to just come in with a kick. If I just come in with a kick, he's gonna see it and he's gonna get me right away. But if I threaten him with a technique first, he's gotta move out of the way, right? And when he steps out of the way from this punch, he's right in that distance for my kick, right? If I just do the kick, 2 things can happen. I'm shorter, right? So if I try to come in with a kick, he can punch me right away. But if he's threatened by this backhand, he's gonna get out of the way. And if I'm in a good position, I continue going. So that's the idea, and that's like why I like to start with a Gyakuzuki Jodan, because Jodan gets much more attention than Chudan. He's not too worried if he gets hit in the gut. Face, he's gonna wanna protect each time. Let's try other side, right side forward. Come on, take. Okay, just warming up. No speed yet. Jodan, Chudan, Chudan. Ich. Recover. Knee. Back. Some. Back. Make sure that first punch really counts. If it doesn't count, they're not going to get out your way. Cheat. Back. Go. And recover. Good. When you land that second Gyakuzuki, land it and then come back to Kamae so you're ready for the next technique, okay? Ready. Right side forward. Now 5 times with speed, okay? Same drill. Jodan, Chudan, Chudan. Ready. Ich. Hey. Really drive with that kick. Last one. Go. Say. Hi, recover. So I'll shake it out. All right, now we're going to apply that same concept to different kicks. So we're going to work a little bit with Mawashi Geri, and then we're going to end with side thrust kick. Side thrust kick is a very powerful kick. We don't see it a lot in free sparring. I think it's just because we don't practice it a lot. All right, let's warm up for Mawashi Geri. Left side forward, down block, Kamae tape. Come up into a free stance. Just gonna warm up our body for that rounder motion. From here, stepping in, Mawashi Geri land, and then step back. I'm not concerned about the height of your kick, just warm up your body. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, now switch, right side forward. Same thing, other leg. Ich. Knee. Watch what your hands are doing. San, keep them in front of you. Chi. One more. Go. Good. She said tie, shake them out. If you need more time warming that up, just hit pause, warm up on your own. All right, now we're gonna add that kick back in the same drill we have been doing. So, once more, left side forward, down block, Kamae tape. All right, so same exact motions, just different kick. So, Gyakuzuki Jodan, Mawashi Geri, Gyakuzuki. Ich. And recover. Knee. Recover. I forgot the first punch. It felt really weird. San. Chi. Go. Recover. Good. One thing I want to talk about actually just came to my brain. When we do Mawashi-guri, it could be advantageous to open up your stance a little bit wider, right, to get around your opponent. So if Greg's in front of me, I start in a regular Jukamai, or maybe if I want to start a little bit narrower, what I can do when I make my Gyakuzuki is shift my stance a little bit over. The reason I can do that is to actually get my leg around at a better angle. Just stay right there, so just watch your hand. As I come in, my front leg moves across into a wider stance. A lot stronger kick. I can get in a better angle. So if you want, thank you. If you want, you can try that. But it must be same time as you do Gyakuzuki. Almost like you're switching from back stance to front stance. Widen your stance here so you can make a rounder Mawashi-guri. Okay? Give it a try if you want. Ready? 5 more. Itch. If it doesn't work for you, that's fine. Knee. San. Good. 2, your own pace. Ready. Hazme. Most important that you get that hip rolling, get that person's attention with that first punch. Good. All right, now let's try 3 with speed. Again, I really want you to focus on that first punch. Really have to get that person moving back, okay? Hazme. Good, yame, shake it out. Again, if I'm facing someone, I'm going an angle, and my first punch is not intimidating, right? If I just punch here, he's gonna know something's coming, right? And he can either come in or do whatever he wants. He's not scared of it, right?
He's not gonna block it, yeah.
He doesn't even need to block it, right? And so again, if it's a shallow punch, he can come back right away, right? But if I'm really driving in, he's gotta move back. So that's the difference in that first punch. So don't just put your arm out there, really try to touch the target, okay? Right side forward, come on, take. And especially, right, if you punch Jodan, his hands are gonna go up, give you a sweet target, Chudan, okay? All right, Jodan, Chudan, Chudan. It. Recover. Knee. San. Recover. All right, 2 times, your own count, no speed. Begin. All right, now 5 times with speed. Ready? Itch. Enough good balance. Hit. All right, last 2, your own count. Begin. And recover, shake it out. Good. It seems like really basic drills, and they are, but it takes a lot of practice to apply them properly with a partner in front of you, okay? So what I would recommend is if you're back to regular training, is taking these drills and try to apply them with a partner. All right, let's warm up our legs for side thrust kick. All right, Heitsukudachi, come on, take. Actually, let's start from front stance. Come on, take. Left side forward. All right, one stance in front of you, knee comes up, side thrust kick, step forward. Itch. And back. No hands yet. Knee. Back. San. And back. legs. Your legs should be pretty warm by now. Other side. Don't forget that knee comes up first. Itch. Okay, this kick can be any height, right? It's still effective knee height. Knee. Last one. San. Recover. Good. Check them out. All right. As you guessed it, we're going to put that same kick inside the same drill, right? This kick is really tricky, right? Because it has the same trajectory as front kick. So if I'm facing my partner, right, he can think that front kick is coming, but actually side thrust kick goes. And it goes a lot further because of the hip position. So it's a really sweet kick to do, especially if you're lined up. A lot of people think, right, if I'm here, you know, side kick is going to come from the side. They kind of expect that. But if you're in front of someone and you do the kick properly, knee comes up, can really reach a lot further, okay? All right, let's try it. Left side forward, my tape. So the drill, once more, jodan, kick chudan, punch chudan. So the trick here, it's a longer kick, so try to get your kick down as quickly as you can and land with a punch so you can protect yourself, okay? All one count. Itch. Really tough. Recover. So that means you gotta have a really good kick, right? Protect yourself. Knee. San. Chi. One more. Go. Good. All right. Let's try a couple times your own count. When you're doing this kick, just like all kicks, make sure you're kicking beyond the base foot. I guess I'll just, sorry, I'm going to use you again. So when I make contact, when I make contact with my target, I don't want to be here. I want to be here. Well beyond, let me give you a different angle. So say it the same way. So not here, here, right? So you're losing your balance. You must retract the leg to maintain your balance, okay? So don't kick here, here. That really pushes your opponent back, okay? Moving on to the leg?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so, okay.
Yeah,
right side forward, come on, take. All right, other leg. So, jodan gyakuzuki, side thrust kick, chudan gyakuzuki, or jodan, it's up to you. Ready? Itch. Recover. Oh, I don't think we did speed. That's okay, we'll go back into it. Knee. Make sure your side thrust kick doesn't float. Make sure it's a piercing, right? Stabbing motion. 3. 4. One more. 5. Good, back. Okay, we're gonna do speed on this side, then we'll go back to the other side. So this technique can become uncomfortable if you do too many reps. So I'm fine if you do low kicks or if you don't go with speed. Your choice. Ready? Itch. Try to get that leg down as quickly as you can. San. Okay, 2 more. Your count. Last me. Don't forget about that first punch. That's crucial. And recover. Shake it out. So one of the reasons why I think we don't do side thrust kick a lot in sparring kumite situations is we don't practice it enough hitting targets. So I would recommend if you have a heavy bag or even a pillow on a chair, put a little piece of tape and practice hitting your target with side thrust kick. When you do that, your side thrust kick will really develop into a nice strong technique. We're used to hitting things with our hands, with my Gary maybe, but certainly not side thrust kick, okay? So take some time to practice that with a target, or even a person if you're lucky enough to have a person. Good, check it out. All right, so Greg just reminded me I forgot to do left side forward with speed, so let's do that. Left side forward down block. Can I take? All right, good. So once more, Jodan, Chudan, Chudan, okay, with speed. First few by my count. Ready? Itch. San. All right, last two, your count. Bring that knee up first. Hashime. Yummy. And check it out. Good. All right, so we're going to work on that same concept, but now we're going to use our front leg to attack, okay? So we're already nice and warmed up. So still need about a stance and a half in front of you. Left side forward down block. Come on, take. All right, starting from Jukamai. All right, this one requires a little bit of footwork, but it won't be too bad, I promise. So our first technique, we're just going to step forward, Kizamazuki, and then Yakuzuki, just to learn the footwork, okay? All right, so once more, starting from left side forward. Bring that right leg up to your left leg, Kizamazuki. 1. Now, push forward, Yakuzuki 2. Good, and just step back. 3, 4. Recover. Now you'll notice when you're in that hasty Kodachi position, your hips are half faced, right? You got that Kizamazuki. So my hips are open. As I step out, my hips close, okay? Ready? 5, 6. Good, recover. All right, I think we have it. So let's just do a couple times all one count. So one count here, here. Itch. And just recover. Knee. Recover. Make sure when you step out, you're stepping wide enough. Don't step straight out so you're in one line. Nice, good width, okay? 3. Good, recover. One more. 4. Good, all right, I think we have it. So now let's incorporate those legs that we were doing. Like I said, I want you half face position. And because what's gonna happen is you're using that hip to initiate the kick, all right? We're gonna break it down into 2 counts first, but it'll be much more natural when we go all one count. You'll see what I mean. All right, left side forward, come on, take. All right, stop halfway, Kizamazuki. 1. Okay, this might feel a little unnatural. We don't typically kick from a Maigiri from a half face, but I want you to do it anyway. 2, Maigiri, Yakuzuki. And just recover. 3, 4, kick, punch. Now from here, as you recover, stay down and stay engaged. Practice stepping back in an engaged way. Eyes are forward, focus still forward, okay? 5, 6, and recover. 7, 8, kick, punch. All right, recover. All right, now I want you to try all one count. So what's gonna happen, what I'd like you to do is start almost your kamae in a full face position or natural. Don't start half face. Because what I want you to do as you step up, Kizamazuki, and use that opening motion to throw your kick. There will be a slight delay just because of the footwork, but the idea, the concept is still there, okay? So slowly, the drill is starting in a natural position, open your hip, and use that opening to kick, okay? Let's try. Left side forward, come on, take. Starting in a natural position so you can open your hips. Ready? Itch. Recover. Natural position. Knee. Don't forget to land in a wide stance. San. Chi. And go. Good, recover. Okay, so same things apply that we talked about with the rear leg kick. When you're punching, make sure that it's a solid punch, right on the target. Don't just put your arm out there. really has to strike at the target. Once again, if I have someone in front of me, so left side forward. So I'm gonna do the drill, but I'm not really gonna commit to that first technique. If I'm coming in, right, and I try to do Kizamazuki, but it really doesn't reach, my partner can very easily just come in on me, right? But if I'm really driving, he has to move back and he's in a poor position, okay? So really commit to that first technique. Left side forward, come on, take. All right, now try it with a little bit of speed. We're nice and warm. Once again, the drill is Kizamazuki, Maeashi Magiri, Gyakuzuki, pushing forward, okay? Start from a natural position. Don't start from half face, so you can use that nice opening to your advantage, okay? Recover. It's almost like you're trying to run them down with your techniques. Stop. 2 more, your own count. How's me? And recover. Good. One thing I messed up on that last one was my timing. So as I came through, my hand landed before my foot. As you're stepping in, try to land same time. Okay? It'll happen. Just fix it as you go forward. All right, so I'm only gonna do one side with each kick, just for the sake of time, okay? So on your own, I want you to press pause, do that same drill with your right side forward. Okay, break it down. 1, 2, 3, okay? Do that on your own time, and then come back. You'll meet me for the next kick. All right, Shizentai. Left side forward, gate on Barai. Come on, take. All right, now we're gonna apply that same concept to Mawashi Geri, okay? Let's just switch legs so we switch our legs, okay? So, the idea is the same. Starting from a natural hip position, shifting in Kizamazuki, using that open hip motion to create our Mawashi Geri Gyakuzuki. 2. Good, recover. I guess I never counted 1. That's okay. Ready. 3, up. 4, kick, punch, and back. 5, open that hip. 6, kick, punch, recover. Okay, if you're nice and flexible or you want to practice Jodan here, this is a great opportunity to practice Jodan Maeashi Mawashi Geri, okay? If not, Chudan or Gedan works as well. Ready, let's try all 1 count. It'll flow a lot easier. All right, start natural position. Itch. Or switch up your targets, that's fine too. Knee. Again, drive forward with your kick. Don't kick here, kick into your opponent. Back. 3. Almost like you would fall over or fall into a split if you didn't land your foot. 4. And 5. Good. Okay, make sure you have tension on that first punch. Tense at the end and then go. Real punch. All right, let's try 5 with speed. Come on. Itch. Kick. 1 more. Size. All right, last 2, your own count. Recover and shake it out. Good, that was only 1 side, so please make sure you press pause, work the other side on your own, come back to meet us for our last drill. All right, last drill, working on the same concept, front leg, Maeashi, front leg, side thrust kick, okay? Left side forward, down block, my take. Okay, I'm not sure how often we've done this, but that just means we need to do it more often, okay? So same concept applies. We're going to step forward, Kizamazuki. Side thrust, kick, Gyakuzuki. Ready, 3, 2 counts. 1. Remember, knee comes up. 2. Good, recover. 3, 4. Recover. One more time that count. 5, 6. Good, let's try all one count. A little more natural that way. No speed. Don't forget that knee comes up, really push forward. Itch. Knee. Side. 2 more. Chi. 1 more. Go. All right, let's try some speed. Hi, come on, take. Ready. Itch. Gotta get that knee up and out quickly. One more. Time. Hey. Good. I'm actually going to do other side just to force us to practice it. It's a tough drill, okay? Right side forward, come on, take. Now, for some of you, this might feel more natural because you're kicking with your right leg. All right, ready? 2 counts. First count, just Kizamazuki. Itch. Knee. Recover. San. Chi. 1 more. Go. Roll. Recover. All right. Let's try all one count. Hopefully you guys are breathing heavy. This is a leg heavy workout, so good stuff. Ready? All one count, no speed yet. Just get your rhythm. Itch. Find what works for you. Knee. San. Chi. 1 more. Go. All right, let's try some speed and then we're done. 3 times by my count, then we'll do 2 on your own. Ready? Last train. Itch. Use that forward momentum to your advantage. Be careful with these kicks. Don't push too hard. 2 more, your own count. Hajime. Don't overextend that leg. I recover. Good, we're finished. All right, so again, if you didn't work both sides of those kicking drills, please go back and make sure you do them. Always want to be equally strong on both sides. That's it for right now. Thank you for joining us. Hey, Musubidachi. Great. We're finished.